Just a few short hours, Judge Brett Kavanaugh will hit the U.S. Senate building, the office buildings there, making his case to lawmakers why he deserves to sit on our nation's highest court. He's President Donald Trump's nominee to become the next Supreme Court justice. Our Washington bureau's Ted Fioraliso has more on tonight's announcement.
Judge Brett Kavanaugh is 53 years old and is a judge on the Washington, D.C. Circuit Court of Appeals. He teaches at Yale, Harvard, and Georgetown and has a tie to the retiring justice he could replace. Kavanaugh took the stage with his wife and two daughters after President Trump's raving introduction.
Throughout legal circles, he is considered a judge's judge, a true thought leader among his peers.
Kavanaugh once clerked for Anthony Kennedy, the outgoing justice Kavanaugh could replace.
My judicial philosophy is straightforward. A judge must be independent and must interpret the law, not make the law.
It's been less than 2 weeks since Kennedy, who sat on the high court for 30 years, announced his retirement. President Trump turning to this list of 25 names compiled after Neil Gorsuch's confirmation last year. The White House calling the president's decision-making process transparent, consistent, and principled. Even before the announcement, the president's detractors on Capitol Hill voiced criticism.
It is near impossible to imagine that President Trump would select a nominee who isn't hostile to our health care law, who isn't hostile to a woman's freedom to make her own health care decisions.
The nominee will now have to answer questions before the Senate Judiciary Committee. If that committee approves the nomination, it will be sent to the full Senate and will require 51 votes to be confirmed. In the Washington News Bureau, I'm Ted Fioraliso.
Former Senator Jon Kyl has agreed to shepherd the president's nominee through the Senate confirmation process. The Minnesota Twins in action tonight, looking to climb back into playoff contention. Beth will be in with highlights later in sports. And a new program at the Mall of America will let you reserve your parking spot. The pros and cons up next.